Welcome back to Kramer Farms. Today we're going to talk about our honeybee pasture. The pasture had grown up into a lot of grass over the last few years, so it's time to redo it, reseed it, and get it ready for the bees again. Bees need to eat constantly. They eat all year long. So during the summer months, we need to really maximize the amount of forage they have, so they can collect the most nectar to store up for winter. If they make a lot of extra, then we can take that and extract it and sell it at the farmers markets. The field we're doing is neighboring next to our neighbor's property. They've let theirs grow up to things like the wild raspberries. There's a number of trees in here, so the bees like a lot of the stuff that grows over there. So I like to leave that and plant additional stuff for the bees. So this is the field again that's been sprayed. You can see all the beehives there in the background. That's where they are. Over in this section past the bees is trees I've planted for them. I call them the trees for bees. There are 50 black locust trees in there. Those will flower mostly in late June or early July. There's also a couple of older trees there. There's a little leaf linden on the right, and then the tallest one on the left is a honey locust. Now you would think honeybees would like a honey locust tree, but they actually don't. Most of the native bees go to it, so when it blooms it's covered in bees, but just not honeybees. This is the pasture as we have it now. Last fall this was a lot of grass. The thistles were growing in here. So last fall I sprayed it with Roundup and waited till it all died, then burnt the burden, all the extra material that was on the top. Then over the winter and the spring, more stuff grew from the seeds that were in the soil. So I sprayed again, and that was a couple weeks ago. Now there's even more stuff that is starting to sprout up again from the seeds. You can see a few plants in here. So I will do moldboard plowing for this. Turn the soil over. That should take care of anything that's sprouting on the surface, and will also hopefully bury any surface seeds that were here. It's been several years since this field has been tilled, so I will do the moldboard plowing, turn the soil over, and hopefully bury all those seeds. So our field has been plowed, it's been disked up a couple times so the soil's broken up and it's level. So now it's time to do our pH adjustment. I do that with my homemade sprayer. It's a 65-gallon tank attached to an electric pump, and then that goes out to 4 nozzles to spray the stuff out. So what I use for pH adjustment is CalFlow. This is called liquid limestone. It's actually a solid suspension in there, so it's a very thick liquid. So I need to fill up the tank, and then when it's almost full, pour that suspension in there. It's very thick again, and then mix it with a paint mixer. So this keeps it mixed up and suspended, but then I still have to spray it out quickly. It takes almost an hour to spray this out. So as soon as I get this filled up and mixed, I go directly out to the field and spray it out. So our seed bed is ready. This has been plowed, disked, going both north, south, and east, west, and then raked multiple times. So the soil is all broken up. It's pretty well leveled out. So we are ready for some seed. The seed I use is from Nature's Seed Company. You can see this is called the Midwest and Mid-Atlantic Honeybee Blend. It's got some clovers, different kinds of flowers, cornflower, and cosmos, and also some sainfoin. Sainfoin is in the legume family along with the clovers, but it's more like alfalfa. This is supposed to produce copious amounts of nectar. I have not had much luck getting this to grow, but hopefully with the pH adjustments I've made this year, this should work out. Seed mix, as you can see, is quite a variety of sizes, all the way from the big sainfoin down to the very tiny little clover seed that's down in there. So because this is such a big mix, I'm going to use my hand spreader to spread this out. This gives me a better visual since the spreader's right in front of me. I can see the seed as it comes out and watch it spread out. So this gives me a much better idea, since I've never used this mix before, of how the seed's coming out and how it's covering. So our seed is spread. You can see the sainfoin. You may be able to see a few other seeds in there. So our last job here is just to rake this in one more time with the tractor rake. and then we will be done. Should have some rain here in a few days, and then we will check back on this field in a couple months, see how it's coming. So thank you for coming to Kramer Farms, and thanks for watching this video. The field is complete. The seed is all raked in and covered up, and it's a beautiful day to be a bee. So if you liked our video, please hit like in Facebook and like on YouTube, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.